Okay, now it's time to check your practice questions 1 through 4 from section 1.1. And we're looking at order of operations. As you can see in the first question here, we have 9 minus 3 divided by 1/3 plus 1. And if we look at the order of operations, we have addition and subtraction and division here. So we know division happens first. So this section here of 3 divided by 1/3. I'm going to do that separately, and then I'll just input the solution. Hopefully you remember that when you are dividing by a fraction, you can multiply by the inverse. And 3 times 3 over 1 is 9. So that first piece I can simplify. I have 9 minus 9 plus 1. Now we're left with just subtraction and addition, and we know that we go left to right. So 9 minus 9 is 0, plus 1 is 1. On to question 2. Lots of operations here, so we need to take our time. Order of operations says we start with groupings. So I can see here I've got a set of brackets, and 4 squared divided by 4. Well, 4 squared divided by 4. 4 squared is 16, and 16 divided by 4 is 4. So I'm going to simplify this section here first. Oops. Ten times 4 minus 2 times, now the piece I've simplified here inside brackets is 4, divided by 2, divided by 1/2, plus 9. Now I have multiplication, subtraction, I've got division and addition. So we know that out of those, we start with multiplication and division on the left. So the first thing is 10 times 4. We can simplify that to 40. Minus, now we have 2 times 4, and I can rewrite that as 8. And then I'm going to need to divide 8 by 2 next. So I'm going to just finish this out. So on the left again, I have subtraction, and then I have division. So I'm going to do this division, 8 divided by 2 first. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And the next step, division again. So 40 minus, now 4 divided by 1/2, that's going to be the same as 4 times 1/2. Sorry, 4 times 2 over 1, which is 8. And I have a plus 9. 40 minus 8 is 32. Plus 9 leaves us with 41. That's question 1 and 2. Let's move on to 3 and 4. Once again, question 3 has parentheses or brackets, so we'll start inside there. And if we look inside the brackets, we have a fraction. And we know that a fraction is another way to group things. So we know that this 16 plus 4 should be simplified, and the 2 squared should be simplified first. 16 plus 4 is 20, and 2 squared is 4. Still working inside the brackets. I have 20 divided by 4, which is 5. Then we are going to go times 5 and divide it by 5. We'll simplify that in the next step. Last step inside the brackets, 5 times 5 is 25. And 25 divided by 5 is 5. It's actually 2 steps there in one I'm doing. And still we've got division and multiplication and subtraction, so division and multiplication come first, left to right. So negative 10 divided by 5 is negative 2. And negative 2 times 8 is negative 16. And negative 16 minus 2 is negative 18. And number 4, lots of parentheses here. When you see these square brackets, they are a set of brackets that are used outside of another set of brackets. So you can see that this negative 9 is put inside brackets so that we know it's 2 times negative 9 and not 2 minus 9. And then when we use another set of brackets outside of that, we should change them to the square brackets. So let's start inside this first set of brackets here. We have 5 minus 2 times negative 9. So 5 minus, and 2 times negative 9 is negative 18. Let me fix that up there. Now if I leave this like this, it looks like 5 minus negative 18. I should put brackets around this here to make sure that I know that that's negative 18 and not subtraction. And 5 minus negative 18 is the same as 5 plus 18, so we end up with 23. On the right-hand side, oh, I'm missing something. Should be a square bracket on the end. We have negative 2 times negative 9, which is 18, minus 23. And 18 minus 23 is negative 5. And we're almost done. 23 minus negative 5 is the same as adding 5, so 28.